Good Monday morning. This is Monday, May 18th. So this morning we are going to start off practicing our writing of our ABCs. So we have this alphabet for this week, and this is going to be the first practice today, writing lowercase and uppercase letters in our plant theme, because this week we are doing plants. So we'll be starting this morning off tracing these letters, capital and lowercase letters, and then we, this is for later, have our Bible verse, which is on a different screen here. We are doing the story of the lost coin. So our Bible verse is, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all of your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5. And I am reading the story from Luke 15, verses 8 through 10. And then they'll color their Bible verse today. After Bible, we have math. And math for today, we have 2 units that we are trying to get. This is the last full week kindergarten has. The rest of the school year, we are half days. So we are trying to get in as much as possible. So today is 14.6, time to the hour. Why this is so blurry. And we're just doing the hour hand. So they're going to draw lines to match what this clock says with the words in the middle. And then on the back, we have addition and subtraction facts. And then we are going to reintroduce. We have talked about place value, but we have not actually done it on paper. So they're going to fill in the missing numbers on this 100 chart. And then on the back, to start us off on place value, they're going to count in groups of 10 and write the number. I think they just want the teen number, or the 20, 30, whatever number. But counting by tens. So I don't know how this has to be counted by tens, so they're not in groups of tens. And there's no, just write how many are on the back. We're also going to be introducing these place value blocks. And so we're going to talk about how, what we kind of do when we're drawing the number on calendar. We have the 10, we have, I gotta try to catch a 1 in here. Here's a 1. We have a 1, and then we have the 100. And so we're going to kind of talk about those a little bit, how 10 of these makes 100, how 10 of these makes the 10. I kind of wish there were different colors, but it is what it is. So we're going to introduce those. This is kind of going to set us up a little bit more for the rest of the week doing the place value papers. All right, and then after break, we have literacy, we have calendar, and then we're going to, we have quite a few books for this week. So our poem is I'm a Little Flower Pot, and it's to the theme of I'm a Little Teapot. So I'm a little flower pot, Mom put out. If you take care of me, I will sprout. When you water me, I will grow into a flower pot, don't you know? And then it has the motions on here. So point to self, nod head, point to self, move, sprinkling motion right, oh, make sprinkling motion. So just, and then into a flower pot, raise your left hand slowly from the floor, so like you're growing from the floor up. That is our poem. And then our text this week, we have quite a few texts. We have Eric Carle, The Tiny Seed, which I love this one. So we're going to read that, which I will link because those are available on YouTube. And then we have Seed to Plant, the Nat Geo Kids Seed to Plant. Which, if it's not linked, I will do a read aloud. Same with these other 2 books. How a Seed Grows by Helene Jordan. And we're just going to use these throughout the week. So these are all the different texts for the week, because it's a big unit. And then From Seed to Plant, which I know this is on YouTube, by Gail Gibbons, is another book we'll be using this week. So today we're going to do capture this and that, and they are going to illustrate two parts of a plant, any two parts. It can be the seed, the stem, the leaf, the flower, the bud, any two parts of the plant. And then after lunch break, we are going to start our book for how to seed to plant. So they're going to draw their cover photo, they're going to write their name, and then our our table of contents. We're just going to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then I believe label it. So we'll just write those, and then we're not going to write in what step 1 is until the day we do it. So like, for example, for today, since we're doing step 1, today we are going to write seed for today, and then that'll be, and then tomorrow when we do step 2, we'll reveal what step 2 is. Okay, and then this is for our science unit this week. We're doing science this week. So we have our STEM, and we're going to learn about matter and describe its properties. And there's an overview of 3 states of matter. Our vocabulary words for this unit are matter, property, size, shape, texture, color, and mass. Our essential question is, what is matter? How can we describe matter? And then I can define matter. I can define the 3 states of matter. So let's see. We need to use matter on Epic Books, and then we're going to do a Brain Pop Junior solids, liquids, and gases, which should be available on YouTube. And that's it. Let me double check the instructions here. I'm so sorry. Lesson 1. Lesson 2. Here we go. So we're going to begin the unit by making a know and a want to learn chart. And we're going to add as we learn, so we'll make that on the whiteboard. We're going to watch the matter, solids, liquids, and gases, participate in large group discussion, and answer the questions that Moby asks throughout the video. Then we're going to read Epic Books for Kids Matter for Science. As we read, we're going to stop and brainstorm items that belong in each state of matter, solid, liquid, or gas. Create an anchor chart for students to reference. Have students work in small groups to discover pictures in magazines, which we cannot do, but you guys can find your own pictures about matter, and then draw them in your journal or cut them out and glue them in your journal. And then we have some other suggested literature connections for this unit. Let me put this up real quick. So these are the suggested readings if you want to look any of these readings up. To further the knowledge about this, I might look a couple of them up as well for us to use. So you can look on YouTube especially and see if any of these are read aloud on YouTube, which I think probably a lot of them will be. A lot of teachers are doing read alouds. Okay, and then we're going to do one of these, and we are going to do solid. So today is a solid object. We're going to label the properties of how it feels, how it smells, the color, size. So that'll be for today. And then also, because we are going to start planting our seeds, we have our sprout house. So what our sprout house is you color it and then you write your name. You're going to cut this out, okay? And then parents, you're going to have to help because they need to cut out the square in the middle. So this is going to be an open window. And inside this window, we are going to glue or staple our Ziploc bag with our 2 seeds in it. And then you just need to add a paper towel that's damp. I just fold the paper towel in half and I spray it with a water bottle, and then I put it in there, and that works really well to grow the seeds. And then we're going to tape this up in a window, and we're going to watch it over the next probably 2 weeks. Let me grab my Ziploc bag real quick of seeds. So you're going to cut out the middle square, and I'm not going to cut mine out right now. I'm sorry, because I'm going to cut it out with kindergarten. And then I have a lot of seeds right now, because this is what's left. And then you just staple it to the back. And so it's going to be able to, you're going to have a window right here where you can see your seed grow every day inside on the window. Yeah, so please do that today as well. And then we are going to practice our new sight words, which are the WH words: when, wham, whim, who, where, whip, whiz, whiff, what, and why, which some of them are kind of silly to me, but these are our sight words for this week. And then our practice reading, we are practicing reading Super Truck from Hooked on Phonics with the hook word, I can't even see that, and then using our words from the last 2 weeks. Any spot where it's missing the beginning, please put the WH and it'll make the word for this week, and this is 2 pages. And that is it for today for Monday. Thank you.